I think the one thing it's helped me with is I've realized that I feel I do better with investors than I do with the home buyers and home sellers sometimes. And that's just simply because investing in real estate is a numbers game.
Yep.
And so having that economics background, having I guess the deeper knowledge of how the numbers all work, and how each part of the economic cycle is affected, it helps me, I think, be able to just be a little bit more black and white with investors, and home buyers, home sellers, they don't want practical. Let's just say most home buyers and home sellers don't want practical. They are tied in on a more emotional level, whether it's they grew up in the home, or they raised, or they just got married and they're looking to buy a home, take their first home together, or something along that. There's a little bit more of an emotional tie there, a little bit more of an emotional connection. I would like to say like I have some emotional intelligence. I would like to say that, but I feel like I understand the numbers. To me, they're much clearer to me sometimes than trying to understand what emotional level a home buyer and home seller is on. So that's, my wife would accuse me of not being compassionate. So, I try to navigate that as best I can, but
hopefully you got her some good Valentine's Day presents.
Yeah, actually, she surprised my sons and I with some candy on the kitchen island when we walked down this morning. So, but I got none of the candy. I just got to look at the card. That's all. My kids dominated the candy. But yeah, so I think that's, for me, sometimes I find it easier to connect with the investors just because it is like, hey, here's the numbers, here's your projected rehab, here's the ARV. It's more of a statistical analysis, so to speak,
yep,
than it is about the wants and needs of a homeowner, or the emotional connection or emotional tie-in to a certain property or a certain situation.